This is what I did in 1 week living in a cabin in the woods. Hey, I got an ATV and a trailer. Got my road fixed. I built the greenhouse. Got more blueberries. Started on potatoes. Did lots of exploring on the ATV. Pups are growing. And much more. Let's talk about it. Most of you know, but for those that don't, my dad was here for 3 weeks building this. It's always been his dream to do an underground shelter build. And now he had the opportunity to make it happen. And he made it happen. He is now back in Oregon, but this is what he left the spot looking like. Boom, boom, boom. Underground shelter build under the bus. Beautiful staircase leading out, leading to a nice sizable room. All of the ground surrounding the staircase is slanted away, and each one of these stairs acts as drainage. So no water goes in there, stays dry, stays about the same temp year round. If you want to see how his experience down here was, he posted a video updating you guys every day about what he did and how he's doing that day, and it's all on his YouTube at Special K Glass. I am going to finish this up by making planks and doing all the walls, and then building shelves and converting it to a root cellar. Sorry, Dad. Nah, he'd want me to make it a root cellar, and I will leave room for a bed in here if he's ever trying to come visit and sleep in it. I am going to try to convert this area to a garden with water collection on the bus and potatoes growing in here and all types of stuff. In the last 3 weeks, everything has been turning green also, and everything's just looking super cool. Rented a Bobcat for a couple days and was able to get this road fixed. My dad just wanted to operate the Bobcat, so he spent a full 8 hours one day working on flattening out the road. He did a very good job, and then the person we were renting the Bobcat from did some extra work with drainage along the road, making it so at low spots water will run off the road and not pool up. So I no longer have huge ruts, and it is wider along the whole road. I have to be careful not to drive on it after a heavy rain, and I gotta add like base course. I gotta do something else if I want this to stay nice like this. The garden is still my #1 priority. This is what I've been doing. This summer I'm gonna get major hail, and so I have to protect my plants with greenhouses. I had 2 of these water collection things, bam, and I've decided to turn them into greenhouses. This is what I did with one of them. It's that same water collection frame, and then I just built a doorway, got this greenhouse sheeting, and made a greenhouse. So I got this greenhouse tarp stuff, and I got a lot of it. Got a section cut. I got the first tarp up as I did it. Bam. It's got double layer on the top, double layer on the front and back, only single layer on the sides, but it's already freaking warm in here. And I have started potato towers. It starts with a nest of hay just like this in a fence. I get a few inches of dirt, potatoes around the edges, dirt on top, and then another nest. And then I do that all the way up until it reaches the top. And hopefully they will look like this. I'm giving them water and praying for the best. I've never grown anything. We're gonna see. I've only done 1.5 towers. I still have 2.5 to go. This is actually a long process because I'm not buying this hay or this dirt. I've been taking the wheelbarrow from up there, past the bus, down out to this field, and collecting grass from this field with a machete. And it actually takes way longer than you would think. And then to get dirt, I head down there. With the ATV and the trailer and 100 gal, and I'm digging this big hole to collect dirt and to put my poop. So the potatoes are taking kind of a bit to all get planted, but it's all right because I have no idea when I'm supposed to plant potatoes, and if I plant them all just throughout this month, then I know I will get some potatoes. And actually, I for real spent all of my money on the ATV, and I cannot order the compost I need to plant more potatoes. But it's okay. That's the one thing I didn't think about. I was like, okay, I definitely can survive till the next paycheck, but I forgot that I actually have to buy some stuff, so gonna be very good. I do not know what to think about my blueberries and strawberries. My best guess was that I planted too early and we still got some frosts and they got too cold. The most popular belief was that I was over watering the blueberries. And so I stopped giving them as much water and they started dying faster. So I'm gonna stick with the theory that I planted too early. I think that makes the most logical sense right now. All of the blueberries are shriveling up, basically. What I'm thinking maybe, guys, is that by planting them in the ground, the plant focuses more on establishing roots than growing fruit. So I planted them in the ground and they just are using all their energy to grow their roots and they don't really care about the blueberries. So I'm keeping my other blueberries in the pots for now, gonna see how that does. I picked all the blueberries off of this plant and this plant to see if maybe they would start growing better and then hopefully produce fruit later in the season, but we'll see. And hopefully I can wait till the ones I keep in the pots are ready to harvest them and then put them in the ground. I am a first-time gardener trying to garden at 8,500 feet. Your guys' guess is as good as mine and mine's as good as yours and we're all fucked. Strawberries are doing good, but not producing fruit. I don't think they're gonna produce fruit. I've got these blueberry plants in the pots, 9 more coming, and gonna see if I can keep them healthy until these blueberries are blue. Fruit trees are doing good, still gotta move them. Pond is doing good. We've had a bunch of wind, blew a bunch of leaves and trash in there, that's sick. The trailer is awesome, it's the perfect size for our needs. Can hold more than enough water on it, more than enough dirt on it, can pull the ATV on it. It's small enough that the ATV can pull it. So big money, and it was pretty cheap. Another thing I was able to work on this last week was cabin interior design. Honestly, the cabin interior design is what I struggle with the most, simply because I truly don't care about how it looks or even really how clean it is. But times are changing. Times are changing. I've got a large, nice, comfortable bed with clean sheets, clean pillowcase, clean sleeping bag, clean floor. Made this the turf stuff. I'm sure you guys could probably guess the motivation. Guys, I have finally gotten hoop dog display set up. Boop. Let me get another light going. It's not that bright in here. We've got the Hoop Dog jersey, Hoop Dog skateboard. Very impressed by the skateboard. It's beautiful. Got a cool Hoop Dog sign, some cool art. Very cool oil painting. One of his first leashes, or not, collars. Ooh, and the blanket, I've got that up too. Makes for an awesome little hoop memorial in the cabin. I'm always seeing it. If you guys, oh yeah, the pillow, the Hoop Dog pillow in the corner. I try to keep that as far away from me as possible so I don't get it dirty. But yeah, guys, I do have more room on the walls, just saying. I put up some cool shelves. This is just the edge of one of the planks I made. This one was a log I split in half. Little irregular, kind of sweet, has this little arm. So I got a shelf on this side and a shelf on this side. Holds all my stuff and got a nice amount of room to hang out too. Pretty spacious. We've done a whole ton of exploring on the ATV. We found a huge stream and a waterfall and roads going all behind the mountain. Guys, look what me and Jesse found with the ATV. A huge waterfall. And every time we go up, we see turkeys also. I just pulled up on the turkeys. Fly away, I'm coming back. I gotta start bringing the 22 with me. I went on a little bike adventure with Freddie and Leo. Leo's the neighbor and Freddie's the homie at the ranch supply. And we took our bikes all around, did a bunch of exploring. I got some videos that I'll share with you guys. And a big cliff as well. Wow. This is sick. That looks like a crazy slide. Wow, it's crazy up here. There's just roads going everywhere. Guys, we're back. We're way back here. We found a tiny creek right here. It's got water. And I hear a big one back there. Woo! Guys, look at this. The ATV is too much fun. In this first week, I had to push it a little bit. I've been going fast and drifting and all that fun stuff, but it is a utility vehicle. I'm gonna be using it for getting around and moving stuff and trying not to injure myself on it and trying to keep the bike in good condition. I've also just been doing lots of thinking, lots of planning, lots of basketball. We didn't film anything this last week. I wanted to see what it would be like without a cameraman, see if I could do updates and make a cool video. I think it's a very cool video. It is very short also, but Jesse is gonna be going on a few vacations this summer and I wanted to do a little bit practice just without having a cameraman. I do like this style of video, just showing what I've done in the last week, taking a week to grind and get stuff done. I think that this style of video plus video of me actually building stuff will be very cool. It's short and condensed and concise, and is very good for the people that want to see what I've been doing. I also still have so much to talk to you guys about, but not 100% of it is homesteading stuff. For this reason, guys, I'm starting a podcast. I enjoy sharing my thoughts and my thought process on everything I do, because everything I do is legit. I'm not faking nothing. I truly am showing my real experience, and so I think that my perspective on things can help add to the discussion, whatever that may be. But I have a unique experience, unique life experience, and I think it will be a very cool podcast. I will be talking about what's going on in my life that week. Maybe world events, I don't know what I will talk about for an hour every week exactly. So maybe world events that I'm interested in. I think it's an awesome way to document my thought process as I grow. In the last 2 years, my mindset has continued to change and grow, and I am not ever ashamed of anything I think at the time, because I make progress. What I think at the time usually helps me succeed, and if it does, then I can't look back and be worried about what I said or how I thought. I'm comfortable in my own skin. I'm comfortable with what I think and how I think and what I do and the work I put in. And so I think starting a podcast usually is not a great idea for a 21-year-old, but I think that I have what it takes. So right now, I'm gonna set up the camera and talk for an hour. I have stuff to talk about today, about just what's going on in my life, and I will be posting that on my other YouTube channel, Willie in the Woods. I will start posting all the podcasts on that YouTube channel. I have the link in the description, and I really hope you guys tune in, at least for one episode, see if you like it, and it's gonna be dope. I genuinely believe that I can provide more value this way, and the homestead videos will be better. They'll be only homestead. So thank you guys for hopefully being on board and checking it out. I'm gonna record this podcast, get this YouTube video uploaded, get the podcast uploaded, and then get back to work. I got a week to get a whole bunch of stuff done. Jesse's gonna be filming everything again this week, and there will be an amazing episode again next Tuesday. I truly hope all of you have a beautiful day and a beautiful week, and hope you can find the energy to work as hard as you can, to do what you know is right, And I do have a little bit of something that could possibly help you get that energy. I received this and from Hoop Dog, and now I'm giving it to you. Energy Ball Whoopie! That was a good one. I know you felt that one. I almost felt that one. Let's go, dude. Let's get stuff done. Have a beautiful day. Willie out.
Hey, I make the glizzy flip, wrap the string around the hook, wait for a tug and reel it in. Hey, I reel it in, looking out for bears, cause Willie eat the same food as him. I should probably buy what's stole, but I can't find one on Craigslist and they expensive at the store. I'm in my bag looking for the silky and the axe. I'm in the river flipping rocks and stones. I'm looking for crawdads.